Klutch simulations.
What is going on, guys? Captain Klutch here. Or Euro truck, American trucks. I'll get that right one of these days. Anyways, we've got going on tonight. Big day, big day, big day. Let's see. Start. We'll be doing the Viva Mexico stuff. 2.45 in the new beta. Should be pretty good. 2.45 Viva Mexico in beta American truck 1.32. What else we got going on? Oh, I've got a new truck that I've downloaded as well. The new Mac Interstate? No, I know the name of it now. Something along those lines. We'll go take a look at that right away here. That's gonna be first things first. Let's go get our hands on that, and we'll see if we can build that truck up and then do a few shipments through Mexico. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know where I'm at right now. Oh yeah, I'm down in not quite, I'm down towards Mazda somewhere along those lines. Let's see. We're up here in the So this truck is the Anthem, that's what it is, the Mac Anthem. Kind of a newer mod that's available for the for the game itself. Let's take a look at it here. Hopefully I loaded it in properly. Right, I think I need to change the audio levels down just a touch. Hopefully that's a little bit better. 3,000. Sorry, guys. All right, so our Mac and stations. So we've got two different options here. Sleeper. Okay, so it just drops the. I might as well go big, right? Okay. More like a traditional stuff, missing all the. So it's missing all of the side fender flares basically if you don't put. Oh, you're missing a bunch as well. Here, like the whole truck is smaller. Oh, let's go big. We'll go with the big cab. It's fine. All right, next question. Go with force. Oh, it's on the compatible. It's almost. Mid lift. It's gonna move my frame in. Do these. What's the difference? Why the identical? $220. That's just a bigger tank. It looks like. It's funny. It's not even modded though. The difference between the two, the tanks you'd think would shrink. It's fine. 220 for fun. I'm curious to why this here one is not, this frame is not available for this particular truck, but it's fine, I suppose. What do you do? Yeah, we'll leave it with the 220 gallon and 64. That's fine. We'll go with the long. Well, you know what? I want to go short. Go with a little bit shorter. Really, I'm just gaining maneuverability with that. Yeah, I don't need the long. Let's go short. Sorry, I'm arguing myself here. Let's see. Then for engines, we've got all these Macs. We'll stay with a Mac. Let's go with something mid-range. It's not really going to matter here. These all have a tremendous amount of torque. Yeah, we'll go 555. We'll go right in the middle. Be fine. Transmission, 12 speed of the retarder. Let's dumb it down, get a more higher gear ratio on that one. Need that. Yeah. 12 speed, 14. Stay with the 12. Go a little bit higher gear ratio. What else we got? Oh, interesting. Alright, I'm not a fan of the 10. I think. That's ugly, I'm not. Sure. I think the base is what I'm going with, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the base. That's like even, ugh, the mauve, ugh, fuck. Nope, I'm going there. Alright, what do we got for paint jobs? Do we have anything? Or anything with this yet? This, yeah, that's not really for me. The little Wings of Freedom. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Don't mind those. You know what? Sure, let's go with that. That's actually not bad. I like the gold metallic on that. That looks actually pretty good. Sure. Let's see what accessories. Wow, let's see what we can do here. Looks like we've got a few. Cards. Oh, 3M tape on the bumper. That's good. You know what? That's kind of ugly though. You know, I don't mind the yellow on the bottom though. Keep that a kind of our theme. Wish it was nice yellow. Bull bar? No. Stay. Well, if I can change the grill, I can stay. Yeah, that whole grill to stick that. There we go. Right? Don't need those. This one. Okay. There we go. We gotta have that dog up top, right? If you're driving a Mac, you gotta have the dog. No, we don't need that. Alright, so there's our front. These mirrors. Sure. Good. For these, I'm never a fan of these hood mirrors. I should be, because I end up hitting everything otherwise. But let's see what else we can do here. Scissors. Oh, that painted one is good. Main mirrors. I think painted is going to be the status quo there. Got here. Yeah, that's good. A little stock. Get some decent tires. Go. It's not what I'm looking for. A dull chrome, maybe. Standard chrome. This, right? No, I did not. Side skirts. I think we're leaving those stock. Absolute double exhaust. Not that we're going to be able to see them, but we'll put them on. Top wheel. Standard chrome again. We're going to do standard chrome on both. And we'll upgrade those wheels to the X on both of them as well. Yeah, I'm not putting Kenworth mud flaps on it, that's for sure. Be kind of a little bit odd going by a Mac and putting Kenworth mud flaps on it. All right, get up top here. Beacon lights. No, we don't need those. Okay, I think that's about it. I think that is about it for this. Let's go inside. No. Here, no. So slow. Okay, into the cab. Assuming, yeah, the GPS in here at least, so I'm not going to need to add that. So we want to add here. You know what? I'm going to leave it as stock, as I think. Dog. The dog. That's cool. Leave it as gray. Yeah, no, I'm. Oh, a radio up there, why not? Sure. Yep. It's fine. Nothing else we can add, eh? Alright. I'm happy with that. Firm. Trade in. I don't like this now. Try it again. Clash. I think it's this one. Here. Good guess. Good guess. Confirm. Confirm. And purchase. Yes. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Just drop my controller. Alright, looks good. Go do some shipments. Let's go explore Mexico. How she sound? That's the question. I feel like I'm sitting a little on the high side here. I might need to go do some adjustments on that. But on the high side. A little on the high side. What is that? There. It's as low as I can go. Get our field of view a little bit. I can actually see the mirrors, that's always nice. Bit of a handy thing to have. Looks like, I think better. I went too far back. It's a little better, I think. Man, these lights in this cab are kind of bright, to be honest. Uh-oh. And she crashed. She crashed. Alright. Done. I had a funny feeling that was going to happen tonight. Feeling that was going to happen tonight. Alright. Do this quickly then. Exactly what I want at least now. Where is it? Where is it? Didn't load. Is it right here? Oh, I'm in Flagstaff. That's why I didn't go back to the dealership I was at. It brought me back to my my home dealership. That's unfortunate. Let's do this. Where was I? There it is. There it is. Customize configuration. Ugh, what a pain. Okay, so we're going high-rise sleeper, yes. We're going with a shorter wheelbase. The engine, we're going middle of the road, so the 525, is that right? No, good. The transmission, I was staying with that, but I was going with a little bit more, a little bit higher. Interior was the top one. Do the same here, except for the front. I'm even concerned about it because we're not going to see any of this stuff. Leave it all stuff. So I just don't really feel like messing around. Oh, I'm gonna have some lights. This truck doesn't even really need it, to be honest, though. Nice looking truck. Oh, I want to get rid of these. I don't. That's right. So, Gonzo. Yeah. Really cared about the rest. Were nice to haves, but not the end of the world. And the inside that I added, it's fine. Confirm. Purchase. There. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to save this just in case. I have a funny feeling this could happen again. Let's see. All right. Seat position again. I'm still stuck up here. Four. And where am I? Back her up a little bit. Nope. Away. And down. Touch. Okay. Let's see what we got for jobs. What time are we at here? 11 o'clock. Good. Good. Great. And we're way down here. Oh, wow. There, that'll be a good one. Let's do that. Sure. Interesting daytime running lights on this. And the lights. That's the lights on. The lights are on right there. Hard to see them. Oh, we have to be like right in the perfect spot to get the lights to come on. Otherwise you don't see them. And the fog's down below. Oh, that's a tough GPS to see too. That thing's tiny. Doesn't help that I've kind of set my seat back so far either, I guess. It's funny when I go to look at my window, I kind of like rise up and then very strange. Oh well. I can't even see the lights. It's crazy. Seriously, it's just the top of the window is too high. To lower the seat once more. It's just way too high. Where the heck am I going here? Can't tell on the GPS. It must be right here. Gotta be right here. Oh man. fix this with the seat height still. It's still giving me some grief. Hey Shark, what's going on, man? Good to see ya. Let's see here. Got our freight market, and there's our truck. I'm having a bit of an issue with my chat. For some reason, it's not the main screen, so I'm just gonna mess with it quickly here. Bring it around. There we go. I can see chat now. Just unfortunately on a different computer. It's not showing up on the main PC anymore for some reason. I guess something to do with the event I've created. Whenever I've been creating live events so far, I do like a day warm-up kind of thing, or a create an event, set a schedule for it. For some reason, there's always issues with the timing. I don't know what's going on, but I can't. Something's always messed up. I'm gonna mess with it some more, but for some reason my chat window is not working on my main PC, so I have to look over at a tablet I've got set beside me, which is kind of. Yeah, I can see the chat, my friend. I can see it. I see you there. I can see the trailer, though, behind me now. That's a whole other story. I've been doing ATS only for about a year or two now. Well, about a year, I guess. I was always bigger into Euro Truck, to be perfectly honest. Just simply that there was so much more in Euro Truck. Like when, I mean, even now, I guess American Truck when it first launched, there wasn't a lot to do in it. It's slowly getting better. We're still hoping I'd have a custom trailer here, but I guess not. So we are in 1.32. I can actually purchase some trailers. I should do that. Let's about this ship. That'll be kind of what's on the plate. I think I'll buy a trailer and we'll go that way. GPS is tiny. Oh no, not a fan of Euro. I do like Euro. I do like the trucks better in American Truck. Having classic American trucks obviously are kind of a cool feature to have. Whereas Euro, you're always stuck with mostly cab overs for the most part, but there's some mods out there you can get and bring the American trucks over too. So driving around Europe's always kind of cool as well. Yeah, please fire away, man. I'd love to hear some advice. I just started this YouTube thing. I've been playing for a while, but the YouTube's fairly new to me. I can see what I'm doing here. I gotta lower my seat. I can barely see the lights. There we go. I am using, what am I using right now? I'm using Streamlabs, OBS. I was using OBS for a bit, and it just seemed like I had the functionality of Streamlabs, so I went that way. I am messing with a relatively new mic tonight as well. Yeah, I do want to turn here. Don't mind me just blocking up a whole lane. Yeah, so I'm using Streamlabs OBS. There's a whole chat window as well up on the screen inside my second monitors. For some reason, it is not working at all. I've got zero chat coming through to it. And it's kind of driving me a little bit crazy because I have to look off to the side and take a look at the chat on a tablet to figure out what's going on. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does work, but... Oh, really? Is it too low? Yeah, I can do that. Not a problem. Hang on one sec. I've just been messing with it recently. Like I said, it's a brand new mic set up, so... What's this? Alright. How's that? Is that any better? Let me know. I can dumb down the audio and the background audio as well as from the desktop. That might fix things a touch. The quick test I did earlier, it sounded okay, but pretty tough to know. especially when I was having issues trying to get some of the mods to run first thing, so I was more worried about. I turn right on a red. Come on. Ah, cool. All right. Thanks for sound testing me there. That's great. Any piece of advice, that's always good for me. I'll take anything I can get. Like I said, I've only been YouTubing here for about a month, I guess it's been. This is all kind of new hat to me, so it's kind of a little personal challenge. I wanted to give it a shot, and I'm always playing Euro Truck and American Truck and all these other sims, farming, whatever else, and I thought, you know what, let's stream it. It'd be kind of fun. Get into a different community and mess around, so. With the mic here in a sec. You know what? Let's do it right. Let's see if I can bump it up one more notch. Yeah, okay. Let's try. Oops, let's try this. Bump it up fader here. Alright, so so I bumped it up on both my mixer fader as well as the game fader, but I think I'm sending, looks like I'm sending my game audio a little bit hot now too for some reason, which that shouldn't have happened. Let me know if that's too hot. Yeah, 1 month. It's been an interesting first month. I mean, it starts off pretty slow, right? You think, oh, is anyone ever going to watch your streams or your videos? But, whatever, man. It doesn't really matter. I'm just here for the fun and going to meet new people. It's pretty good. Let's see. So, like I said, I think we're heading north right now through north from Mazatlan, I guess it would be, and we'll be heading up towards the peninsula. So we should see some new stuff. I was hoping to get down to La Paz. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now because that whole area is updated in this map. But unfortunately, we are not going that way. So what do you do? We should see, hopefully, maybe up in the Tijuana area. That's all new as well in this update. And like I said, I should probably buy a new trailer. So we're doing 1.32 now. We're officially in the beta. So the whole map is now available, which is kind of nice. Good, good, good. Cool. Yeah, I'll try and drop that right away here as well. Thanks for that that advice, Shark. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. I can do that. I can do that from OBS here in a sec. Let's see if I can drop that again. Blammo. All right. So game audio should now be dropped, and I definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm fairly new to this. Got a brand new to me mic, at least. I don't think it's it was actually my neighbor's mic, but I was getting sick of using my headset mic. My buddy's like, hey, you know what? I've got a mic that's just sitting here, a USB mic, and he doesn't use it anymore. So yeah, why not? We'll give that a shot instead. I did drop that the audio from the game audio down just a touch. I believe I've got it almost maxed out on the USB audio for the microphone though, so hopefully you can hear me clear now. Let's see what we got here for distance to go. I'm curious. It's quite a trip, I think, this one. Yeah, it's like 1,000 miles. It'll be a bit of a trek. Oh, really? Good. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that it sounds so good. So I did take a quick look at your feed earlier. It was mostly, it looked like farming stuff is kind of your forte. Is that, I guess you'll be waiting for like Farming 19 coming out in the next little bit here? I know that's something I'm kind of looking forward to. No, I'm liking this truck, other than the window is a little bit tight. Oh, and I forgot to put the dog up on the hood. Totally forgot to put the dog up on the hood. Ah, that's too bad. If I see a dealership somewhere, I may pull in and just get that that added on. Actually, you know what? I think I see a service depot just on the right-hand side here in this town. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go do this. I want the dog up there for sure. I'm driving 1,000 miles. I need to have a dog up in front of me. Can't drive a Mac without the dog. I'm gonna pull into this parking lot and I'm not gonna get it out. Oh nice, some ATS streams, that's awesome. I'll definitely check them out when you do, whenever you get them going. That's I enjoy watching these types of streams, so yeah, please do get them fired up. Are you big into modding, I guess, in the farming? Oh crap, and there we go again. See, that's the problem when you're on a beta. What do you think the last time that saved was? That's 2 crashes already. Ugh. I should maybe get rid of some. I don't have too many mods running right now, though. I've only got. I think I've got. You know, it could be one of the real world company mods running right now that could be causing that problem because I'm not seeing them show up, and I think that might be the issue. All right. Well, at least I didn't lose all that. Whereabouts am I is the question. I've got the job going. All right. Well, we're still here. We're still good. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's since I'm running the beta, we're gonna run into some odd issues here and there. I don't know how many mods I've got a couple of mods running that seemed like they were fine. They were like the real world company mods, and I believe that is what's causing my issue right now. So, but yeah, no, the beta, it is what it is, right? If you want to be in there, sometimes it's gonna cause you grief, but there's a very good chance it's one of my mods that's causing the issue. It has nothing to do with the oh, like look at this, it's gonna do it again. Son of a. Let me take a look at the mods. I'm sure there's some that got activated that shouldn't be right now. I pulled this from an old profile. So chances are it's one of the mods it's causing the issue. I'm just going to erase a couple of these ones and get them out of there. Mod manager. Like real world companies. These ones here are probably causing my issue. We'll get rid of all those. So I think all these should be good to go. If you're looking for the mod order list, actually, this is kind of what's working right now for the maps at least. HBS Resources, Canada Dream works, Coast to Coast works, and then the Mexico Extremo and Viva Mexico map. So those are the ones that are all working. Yeah, there is Coast to Coast is already out. Sorry, I just saw your chat there. It is working. 2.52 is currently working. So I'll just take a quick look at that when we fire back into the game here. I'll take a look in console mode and see what we're getting for errors as well. I noticed there was quite a few earlier, so. Yeah, definitely. It's, I mean, there's tons of maps and it's just unfortunate that, let's see what happens here. I just wish the coast to coast map stuff was more flushed out, that's all. All right, let's see what happens here. Gonna give me some more grief. I think we'll load this time. We should be good to go. Hey Artemis, Oregon's coming out. I heard. Let me think here for a second. I just read it today. It's either October or November. I just read it today. But yeah, it's coming out real soon. Can't wait. Super excited. Let's see here. So yeah, Coast to Coast right now is live. Like I said, I've got Coast to Coast going. No problems right now. Well, no problems. I just crashed twice in a row, so I guess I'm having some problems. But Coast to Coast is currently working. Same with the Canada Dream stuff. You can travel up here. You may have some issues right now. As you've seen, I'm having a couple issues with the beta. But if you wanted to stick in 1.31, I've been playing that for quite a bit without too many problems, to be honest. But unfortunately, the Coast to Coast stuff, it's a little bit on the dry side here. Well, you know what? I'll take a quick look while we're sitting here. Let's go. Any cities you guys want to take a look at? Is there anything, any preferences? I'll give you a couple seconds here. And we'll go take a quick look at a city. Just I can zoom us over there and take a look at it, and so you get an idea what it looks like on the outskirts. Let's see here. Oh, and there's the errors I'm getting. I'll have to trace those back. Effect ETU. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to figure out what's causing those. Let's just go to. Come on. Go to. Let's try Charlesburg. Is that good with you guys? Let's go Charlesburg. let's take a quick look around. And I'll give you an idea what the coast to coast stuff looks like, because unfortunately the cities are okay. They're all kind of cut and paste from the original stuff, right? Like, so it looks fairly similar to anything else. But when you get out of the cities, let's see if I can get us out here. This is what you're going to run into. It's just fairly bland. And oops, that's not a roadway, that's a dead end. Where's a roadway here that's leaving this town? This one here. There we go. So this here is actually like a roadway that you're going to be driving on to get around, and I just crashed once again. But this is what this is the problem you're gonna run into, is it's just bland highways. So I mean, it is what it is. I wish I knew what was causing that. I didn't check my too bad I didn't have console mode up there. It would have popped up with more what the issues were. But I'm down to next to no mods running right now except for the map mod, so without examining that pretty deeply right now, and I don't really want to do that. Continue. Hey, you want to take a look at Montreal Shark Hunter? That's cool. Let's take a quick look while we're here. Oh yeah, see, look at this. Okay, so here we go. Sound noises. You know what? You know what's causing my issue? I think it's the truck. Sound, tires. Let's get rid of that. I've got a mod running that's for this truck that came with this truck, and I thought it would be the same. Let's see if I can get rid of that mod, and if that helps me at all. Profiles. Mod manager. Is it running? This one here. I think this pack is causing me the issues. You know what? I'm not using this other mod as well. This one came with it as well. Let's get rid of that. So we've got like nothing running right now but the map. Confirm. West Florida, yeah, we can do that. Key West, yeah, let's do it. We'll take a quick look down there. We got time. We got nothing but time. Okay, continue. So this hopefully should work. I'm hoping that was what was causing the issue there. That was that file for that. There was something wrong with that sound file. Let's see. Nope, I'm still getting issues. Texture material not found. I don't know what this is. Where's Anthem? It's the Mac. It's the Mac that's causing me issues, to be honest. That's totally that sucks. But you know what? We can do. What can we do about that? If you know what, tell you what, if it crashes once more, I'll switch back to my original truck. We'll get rid of this Mac and we'll go back to the Peterbilt. That's really unfortunate. Oh well. Let's go. So Key West, I heard, right? Map. I think Key West is actually right in there, is it not? Did you see that? I think that's one of these cities. Yeah, it is too. Let's go to Key. Perfect. Um, 1.31 I wasn't having any issues with, but with this particular truck, it said it was built for 1.32. In theory, it should work for 1.31. All right, so this is Key West. So actually, you know what? They've actually built this out pretty well. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's not quite the same as anything in California. Like, there's still, let's see the map here if this is all. Yeah, there's only like one roadway that kind of goes around everything. I don't know. Anyways, and then to get down here, let's see the highway. They get down this way. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It could be worse. It could be better, right? That's a lot of driving on open nothingness to get out here. Wow. Alright, and then Key Largo, just a little town. And then we head up into the mountain stuff. And then Miami. Miami's not too bad. Anyways, kind of cool. In comparison to the Viva Mexico stuff, and anything pro mods, if you're into Euro Truck, it's missing a few things, obviously. I better get off the road here. So we're back in Mexico, back to the truck, and it's crashing, so I gotta get rid of the Mac. That's painful. My Mac is not working. And by Mac, Mac, I mean my truck Mac, not a PC Mac, because, well, is that even such a thing, I guess? Alright, we gotta go back to the old Peterbilt and explore. That's too bad. Yeah, so this here Mac Anthem 2018 is supposed to be for 1.32, and it is just giving me nothing but grief. That's too bad. Okay. Well, we will kibosh this. That's too bad. It's going to reset me back to my warehouse, unfortunately, too. We'll have to do the old swaparoo again, get my old Kenworth back. Yeah, continue. So I think yeah, you know what, Aramis, I have been hearing about that. Are you affected at all by it, or? It seems like it's going to be a bit of a mess down there. Okay. So do you think that's going to affect you down in Gainesville at all? I mean, you must get some of it down in that area. It's it looks like it's a very large swath it's going to be passing through. Interesting. Where is my truck? Other dealers. You know what now? Where's my garage is what I need. Truck manager. That's what I need. Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a rough go for a while down there for sure. I want to drive that one. And yeah, I'm sitting here complaining. I'm out of Calgary, and we're just getting snow right now, and I'm complaining about that. But I mean, I don't have to deal with hurricanes at least. Holy. All right, so we've got our truck back at least. Yep. Still missing a whole bunch of files. Painful. What is the name of the town I wanted to go to? I can't even remember anymore. You know what? We can just go right down to Cabo now. Let's go right down to Cabo. And we'll start there. That's where we'll take our truck from. That'll be good. I wanted to go down there anyways and explore all the new areas that were included in this update. So, yeah. So this here is Cabo. It's, like I said, it's a little bit more fleshed out than the other stuff in Coast to Coast. Where do I want to put my truck? Someplace safe. I'll go down on the edge here somewhere. And you can see like the actual town itself is a little bit bigger as well. Like they've got multiple streets and stuff as well. Yeah, man, I've got snow. We got a little bit of snow tonight. Quite a bit further north, we got a lot actually. What is going on tonight? I'm having nothing but problems. Category 2 hurricane. You know, I didn't know it was that big already. Has it? It hasn't made landfall already, has it, Artemis? Maybe it's Jazzy Cat. I don't know. It's working fine all day today. I hadn't heard if the hurricane had made landfall yet. I knew it was on its way, but I didn't have a time frame at all yet on when exactly she was going to hit. Yeah, no kidding, man. Tell me about it. Got my dog sled out already. Job manager, I need to go back to my truck. Where is it? Get my actual truck to drive. Oh yeah, it's Montreal you said, I think, right? Shark Hunter, that's where it was. Montreal, is that where you're from? All right, what do you think what's our chances that's going to last more than 5 minutes here? See, like I've still got this issue and I'm not sure what's going on with these. But like I said, I've been playing around with it all day and it was actually stable. So I don't know what I've changed. But something is going on. Alright. Might have been the Jazzy Cat stuff. I had all the traffic, some of the vehicle traffic might have been causing the issue. We'll see. Hopefully that's it. So far so good. I haven't crashed right away at least. Let's see what we got for work to do down here. Go up the coast. Alright, so I've gotten rid of the coast to coast map stuff, so we're just in yeah, the regular game obviously and the DLC plus what do we got down south here? So this is the Mexican Viva Mexico stuff, and then right at the very bottom down here is the I can remember Mexico Extremo area as well. Yeah, no, it's not really normal, but it does happen from time to time, that's for sure. Like, I don't want to say regularly, but it's not uncommon for us to have snow, a little bit of snow in September. Let's just do that. Anything that's a little bit less even? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it stays stable this time. I think it might have been the traffic mod. When I shot the video earlier today, I was doing I think it was I never had the truck in place, and I think having the truck potentially down with maybe some of the other traffic, I don't know. I don't know if that's what's causing my issues or not. It's tough to say. You gotta love the world of playing with mods and testing new stuff out. Let's see here. I thought it was that one. Was it not that one? There she is. Alright. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to driving that Mac Anthem. You know what? I bet you I probably could have as well. I have a funny feeling that wasn't what was causing the issues after all, but there was some files in it that were not quite right, so I can't say for sure if that was the issue or not. Alright, so get a little look at Cabo as we leave here. Oh, sorry bud, I'm cutting you off. I'm trying to look around the town. This used to be, they had a whole area in here that was it was its own mod, like just for Cabo and La Paz, I believe it was. So you could get the Mexico mod map pack, but then there was another mod as well that would be installed that would update Cabo and La Paz to what it is basically now. And it looks like they've kind of upgraded that into one, which is kind of nice. I don't know, I like it a little bit better. It's nice not to have to deal with the second mod, right? A lot more city to drive around. The stuff around Tijuana looks pretty good as well, so I'd like to get up there, but that's quite a trek. But I wish they put this much detail into the other cities, to be honest. Look how many streets, if you look on that mini map, there's tons of highways, there are tons of streets and avenues throughout the whole place, so you're not going to see that in too many other ones. Once you get it figured out, it's alright. You do have to do a little bit of trial and error, I find. Yeah, the map, once you get the map mods solid, that's the way I always start. I'll start with my map mods and then I'll start adding one mod at a time basically after that on stuff that I want to have. And figure out kind of what a good base would be to start with, but then as soon as things start updating, you have to start all all over again. So yeah, I can understand. Is Farming Sim at all like this? I haven't played Farming Sim for quite a while. My understanding, you don't have to worry about your priorities or anything like that. You just have to download the mod and stick it in and you're good to go usually. I don't know if I'm right on that or not, but With Euro Truck, obviously, you have to worry about your mod orders and or Euro Truck, American Truck, well, as well. You have to worry about your mod orders, and some are compatible with others, and some maps do work with others, and some don't. Anyways. How fast am I going? I'm almost doing 70. It's a 30 zone in here. 70 miles an hour and a 30. Speaking of farming sim, there you go. That's not bad, eh? It'd be nice to get John Deere this year in farming sim. I'm excited about that. I think I've said that before in my live stream. That's kind of a cool thing that'll be happening. I used to work on a ranch when I was younger, so John Deere were my go-to back then. That's all we had back then were John Deeres. Come on, let's go. It's not that slow. Come on, why is it 30 in here? Yeah, one mod at a time. Keep it simple. I find once you get to like I said, the map mods are the ones that typically cause the most issues, just simply because there's a lot of different versions of them out there, and so if you don't have the latest version and the latest version of your game, and then you don't have them built properly into the game, they may not jive properly. So, for instance, if you have like the Mexico Extremo stuff below the Viva Mexico map mod, there will be no roadway connections to each. You won't be able to like drive from one to the other. Essentially, you'll have to do kind of that console mode thing that I did earlier. So you have to make sure that they're all in the correct order for them to jive. But same with Euro Truck, does the exact same thing. It's kind of frustrating. You just gotta make sure you have them all in the right order, and I don't know. Once you get it figured out, it's not so bad. But so you start with your map mods and then work your way up from there, basically. Most of the truck mods, typically, once you figure out which ones are stable for which years or for which versions. Why is it so slow in here? Oh, it's 55 now. Good. Now, once you have that figured out, like the truck mods typically are a no-brainer. Usually, there's some that are definitely more complex than others, but 90% of the time, your truck mods are all good to go. Yeah, that's what I've been told. And like I said, I've only played 15. I haven't done 17 yet. And I'm kind of on the fence, wavering on if I should go in and jump into 17 just to get a primer going before 19 releases, because I'm planning on picking up 19. But, oh, of course I did. Speeding now. Is he behind me? No, he went by me. Oh, there he is. That's alright. Get down to 60. At least get down to somewhat close to the speed limit. I've been looking at some of the mods on 17 and some of the guys doing the modding videos, and it looks like there's some pretty awesome mods out there. I mean, it's just so much more variance, I guess, as far as compared to trucking, right? You just have so many other tasks you do in farming, so going from you know, forestry to everything else to your animals, and I mean, there's even trucking, I guess, technically in it, right? So there's so many other cool things you can do in it. Back to 55. I'm gonna get another speeding ticket if I don't watch out here. We'll get down to 60. I think they usually give you about a 5 mile an hour gray area. All right. Wow, I'm doing 55 on those speed bumps. That's a little bit fast. I feel like my suspension's going to be blowing right out there. No, you don't think there's any point, eh? I mean, you see it on Steam for on sale every once in a while for, you know, $15 or something along those lines. So that's the only reason I was thinking of doing that, just to kind of get my feet back into it a bit. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just live vicariously through some of your videos. I was expecting to have a little bit less of a truck now. I forgot I had a 17 and 18 speed transmission in this thing. Already used to the Mac. So yeah, so it looks like I'm stable now. I think it must have been the Jazzy Cat mod. So that's another big one for American Truck and Euro Truck for that matter. If you're looking for mods, just type in Jazzy Cat into Google, and you'll get like crazy amounts of traffic packs and trailer packs and that kind of stuff. I mean, he's got tons of stuff. If you're not familiar with him, that's one of the go-tos. Unfortunately, right now it looks like his stuff is not currently working in the beta. I thought it was. I thought he had a fix for it. Shark Hunter, what software do you use to stream with? Is it OBS? I'm assuming it is. From when I saw your streams, since you asked me, I guess I'm assuming that's what you went with as well. I need to get out of this lane. You know, as much as I like the Mac, I still like the classic looking trucks better. Yeah, man, fire away. Please, don't hesitate to give me advice. I'll take anything you got. Lapa. I think this is more of like a shipping town, to be honest, as well. I had some buddies that actually went down here. I have not done it myself. They always try to get me to come down and do some, what is it, the kiteboarding or whatever it is. It's just a big area down here to go do it. Anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. That was close. Yeah, I almost went right into the bumper of that car. I just wish I could have the chat window open still on my top screen. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's funny, it's the first time that hasn't worked. Engine sound mods, eh? I'll have to look into some more of those. I've had, like I said, I had a couple. There was one actually in here earlier, but I took it out because the I thought it was that Mac truck that was giving me grief, and it did have a mod. It didn't sound mean, that's for sure. You're right. Yeah, I streamed last night with the old Mac, the Mac R series. It's kind of was I don't know. It's one of my favorite trucks, to be honest, in the game. I've messed around with it a little bit here and there. But, like, I mean, this is technically not even an older classic truck, but I just like the look of this truck so much better than the new ones. I don't have to turn here, do I? Good. Perfect. Yeah, I can feel you when it comes to the old classic ones. It looks so much better. But as you can see, like, La Paz is actually a fairly fleshed out town as well. They've done pretty good work over here by comparison of some of the other stuff that's out there. Sorry, what do I have? What installed? The old Mac truck? Is that what you're talking about? The Mac Series R, I think it's called. I think I do have it, but I don't. Yeah, I've got the mod. I don't know if it's compatible with 1.32 anymore. Like I said, I just re-upgraded to 1.32 this morning when I saw the Viva Mexico stuff came live, so I'd have to check. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's compatible or not. I mean, there's only one way to find out, I guess, rather than going into the notes of the mod itself. I thought I saw one in the mod file that was compatible with 132, but I can't remember, to be honest. Oh, the engine sounds. I don't have anything right now that... I haven't tried to find anything that's compatible with 132. Yeah, I have not gone to town on that stuff at all lately. Whoa. Whoa. It's a little sharper than I was expecting. Yeah, I had a bunch on 131, and to be honest, I hadn't been using it recently. I took them all out. And to be honest, my thinking was that I was a little bit worried that my game sounds were going to be too loud in comparison to my voice sounds, and I just wanted to eliminate any other issues because I was still trying to get the hang of kind of mixing that. I mean, this is only the 4th or 3rd time I've done a stream, so it's a little bit easier to change your audio in post when you're video editing, but when you're trying to do a live stream, sometimes your audio is a little bit off, right? It's tough to judge it sometimes without putting yourself on hold or pause and going through it. I'll look into it. I'll see what I can find for 3.2. Maybe on the next stream we'll do that. I've still got some stuff in Euro Truck I want to do as well. I mean, there's the I don't know if you've checked out any of the Pro Mod stuff that came out for Euro Truck and the Russian map stuff, but I've been really enjoying messing around in Europe, some of the new cities they got there. Then you got to find some interesting trucks to drive. Oh damn, I saw that coming. I was looking over at the chat. Engine sound is what gives you subs. Hey man, if that's what it takes, I'm willing to do it, I guess. I'll pimp out some engine sounds. I'm okay with that. I have no idea, but I'll take a look when I'll deliver this shipment off. We'll see what I can find. I'll go take a look and see if there's anything that's in the store that's compatible. I have no idea. I haven't, like I said, I have not looked yet to see what's available for 132. There's got to be some. I mean, that's a pretty high list on some people's priorities for sure. To be honest, it's never been on mine, but as long as I can, everyone can still hear me. It don't matter to me. Don't like Euro Truck, eh? Huh. That's unfortunate. I just, yeah, I really can dig it. It's good. Some of the countryside out there is pretty cool. That being said, there's not a lot of, what I find with Euro and American, like there's no, I wish there was more hill climbs. There's not a lot of like difficult hills. You have to kind of plan your route and gear down correctly, and I don't know. I mean, there's lots with switchbacks and that kind of thing, but there's not like a long sustained hill climb anywhere, which is really a big part of trucking. So I don't know, it surprises me that they haven't found a way of putting that in the game, but I mean, I guess they're limited into distance and everything else, so I don't know. Gamers. Oh yeah, there's other trucks. Yeah, I get you. I can feel that. All the cab overs, and they're all fairly new. There's not like a classic. Most of them aren't very, yeah, in the classic sense, right? So you're stuck driving fairly new trucks. I do enjoy the new Scania stuff. It's I think a very modern looking truck, at least. I can live with that. But there's definitely mods out there where if you want to get something a bit older and not a cab over, you want a traditional looking truck, then you can find those. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I am struggling trying to go back to the text. Big monster American trucks. Yeah, no, I get you. I agree. Well, that would explain why you like the sound so much. Oh, easy. We still got your tractor, so we still haven't damaged it too badly, even in that crash there. We still got it going. Let's take a look. I'm curious to see what mods there are for that now that you just come to think about it. I'll have to look at some of the sound mods for you. Let's see what we can find. There's got to be something out there that's ready to go. Big throaty. I thought I saw some that were more exhaust specific, so depending on what mod or what exhaust you put on, it was actually kind of authentic in that sense. It would change what your truck sounded like. Oh, a little bit of rain. It is clearing up now. Can't be too far out of our destination, I don't think. See, my other problem with trucking, and I'd like to go to farming for this one reason, is I get talking and chatting through the chat here, and I end up missing my destination. I don't know. The same thing happened to me last night. Sitting there talking away, and sure enough, missed the turn to where I was supposed to be going. Had to turn back 100 miles to get back to my destination because I was too busy chatting away. And that, people, is why text and drive is illegal. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Sharpender, man. I like, I don't mind different sounds. I was just a little bit concerned that I wouldn't be able to balance the mic and the gain volume as easily, so. But hey, if I've got guys like you around who are willing to let me know what my volume's at, then hey, it's all good. In the grand scheme of things, I'm just here having a good time anyways. So you said you were using OBS as your streaming platform. Have you tried out the streamable OBS yet? Streamlabs, sorry. Ugh, I always get the words mixed up on that one. Slobs, I think that's the nickname for it. Look at the trucks ahead of me here. I'm not getting anywhere fast. Well, we'll see what we can find then for sure. I'll take a quick look once we do this delivery. We'll jump out and I'll take a look in the workshop and see if there's anything just in the workshop is real simple to find. 'Cause that'll be the quickest by far. That's the other thing with the Mexico maps. You get some differentiation in the highways, like the roads are actually get damaged in certain parts, which is kind of funny. Nothing quite like the Russian map pack in Euro Truck, but it's still something. Let's see, construction. Yeah, you do get some custom assets in Mexico stuff as well, which is kind of nice. Not all the same, right? Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I do like some of the functions of it, like being able to just change the way you can change the scenes and everything else. I mean, it's pretty much the same as OBS, really. I haven't messed too much with some of the other custom functions that you can do, but well, you can see I've got the banner up top, but I'm sure you could do that in OBS as well if you really wanted to. But I had like a followers list in there as well and some other stuff that was messing around with, but I haven't enabled much of it yet. My camera does work too if I had it, but what's going on here? Are we actually in our lane for once? Oh, we are too. I was waiting for it. I thought it was going to be a U-Haul, but no, it's not quite. N-Hool? N-Hool. Who are you moving with? N-Hool? Oh, that sounds like a good company. Alright. Well, I'm going to pass the N-Hole, no problem here. I thought I was slow. He's having some real issues back there. Alright. So hopefully we can get to our destination before nightfall here, because that sucks driving at night. I'm not a fan. If you've seen any of my streams before, I kind of complain about that constantly. Oh, okay, you've set your screen simply out. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. The one thing I really do like is the phone app. Actually, I've got that, so it's just basic my switcher to switch between scenes for when I'm starting a stream or ending a stream, or I need to pause or whatever. Excuse me. So it's just a real simple way to switch your. I mean, I suppose in OBS you can set up shortcuts as well. Oh, going a little bit quick here. But, I mean, I just have my phone sitting right in front of me here, and I got, you know, the 5 buttons between all the different scenes that I want to have set up, and I don't have to think about having shortcuts on my keyboard that accidentally get mixed up with something else in game or whatever else, right? So that's one of the nice features of it all. Just kind of like a little HDMI switcher almost to switch between all your sources depending on what you want to do. Oh crap, I gotta turn here. See, once again, too busy chatting. Too busy chatting. It's a good thing I looked down there, otherwise we would have been going 100 miles in the wrong direction. Once again. Quite the sunset going on over there. That looks good. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Lots of fuel still. Perfect. Just some rough road ahead. Alright. So it shouldn't be too far. We'll get into, what is it? I think it's Loretto here, and that's where our delivery is. And we'll go take a look at some of those, see if we can find a sound mod. We'll see if we can update things a little bit. I typically don't use a camera. I've only got, the camera I have is, I've been using it for a head tracker software for this. And it's pretty low res, unfortunately. It's not like I have a decent Logitech camera, so I think it would be more on the, I don't know, fuzzy and grainy side. So, and I don't think you're gonna get much out of it anyways. It's not like if I had a wheel cam, that might be a little bit different, but when you're using a controller right now, eh. If I had a wheel, I think I might go. I might fire the camera up then. It's just the camera I'm using is just a PS3 camera. It's probably 15 years old now in the grand scheme of things. I've never bothered to update my webcam, so it still does the job. But I don't have any extra lighting either, which is the other problem. My office studio here is pretty low light at night, so I mean I could put the master light on, but it's way too bright for me. So I'd rather be more comfortable with my eyes than worry about setting up a camera. We'll see. If I ever were to get a wheel, then maybe I'd consider doing it that way. Set up a wheel cam. That seems to be a kind of an interesting way to go about it. I watch those streams quite often, the guys that have those. I was watching one of the farming streams the other day, and the guy had that Logitech, I think it's Logitech at least, that big farming external controller. That thing is massive. It's got the one little joystick on it, plus like 15 or 20 buttons or something like that, kind of mounted everywhere. I don't quite understand the whole purpose of it. I mean, he had a wheel plus that. It looked interesting. But it's a bit of a hill climb here. Might have spoke too soon. Yeah, I used Track IR. Yeah, that was the one I was using, I think. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't Track IR, it was Face Track, was it just Face Track IR? The freeware version. Anyways, or well, next to free, I think it was like $3 or something along those lines. That's the one I have been using. I find it difficult when I'm streaming, especially with the mic now in front of my face, that I can't really use it for that, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little too much. So this is a bit of an interesting highway through Mexico. I would like to blame that on the fact that I was trying to look at the chat, but I was not. I was just going way too fast down that hill. How many clicks do we got left here? 17, perfect. And by clicks I mean miles, of course. Yeah, I'm not using track. It wasn't Track IR. It was the freeware version. I think it's Face Track IR or something they called it. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a freeware version. So it doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, it worked okay. There's definitely some setup involved in it, but you definitely need some light, I find, on your face for it to work with that. You can get the little connectors or the little LEDs, I guess, or I don't think they're LEDs. I'm not sure what they are. Oh, they're the infrared LEDs. That's what they are. Which would make sense, I guess, right? But yeah, you can get those. And if you wanted to build it yourself, then I would assume it would work better. Whoa. But I haven't played with it enough. I mean, it just recognizes your face. It takes a screenshot basically of your face every 2 seconds or something like that. Just constantly trying to tracking. It has like a little diagram or wider diagram where your nose and your eyes are, and it can tell you which way you're looking. It works okay. I find it needs light though, and if you have a microphone in front of your face like I do right now, it doesn't quite work as well. I found even putting my headset on, that caused some issues with it. So I have not been using it lately. But I could give it another go at some point here, we'll see. I kind of liked it just because it was a little smoother. Ugh, steering on this truck is set right off. I think I've changed my settings on this. Sensitivity is dumped right down. Do I want in here? I think I must. Yep. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. So is it like a hat? Is that what it is, or is it just the little gadget? Oh, I love this parking spot too. This is fantastic. Great. This is one of the tougher ones to try to back into. They leave their like piece of garbage trailer there beside you, and then you've got to try to back this massive tractor up in there. Alright, let's give this a shot here. There's no camera, so it just is it motion sense? Like how does it detect which direction you're going then, I guess? Interesting. I haven't heard of that before. Now, like, don't move this little garbage trailer here. Make it easier for me to back in. Just leave that right out in the open, so I have to back around it. Am I over enough? I think I am. I think I am, and then just crank her right over. Perfect. Oh, interesting. A motion sense. No, I don't think I've seen that one before. How do you find, does it work well? Is it okay? It seems like it would be a little bit iffy to me. I guess if it's anything like what do they call them, the VR headset stuff, so there's no other sensors that you put around that detect like when you're moving a certain way at all, eh? It just detects motion and that's it. Interesting. All right, so we wanted to see if we could find a sound mod that will work with 1.32. Let me save this quickly just in case, and let me back up to profiles here, and I'm going to back right out quickly just to the mod manager and take a quick look here and see what we can find. Mod manager, there we are. Let's see what we can find. Sounds. We got real engine sounds 1.32. That's the only one that I see that's been put in so far. And I think, you know what, I already have that one as well. Let's try engine sounds here and see what comes up. Oops. Engine sounds. That one might work. It's the ATS pack, Caterpillar. If you have $250 to spend, I suppose. Like, it's not cheap to get that stuff. It's funny, even the Track IR stuff was like 150, I think minimum, was it not? I thought it was pretty expensive. There's some Cat ones, Cummings. I'm not using a Cat or Cummings, I don't believe. Let's try the real engine sounds and see how that one sounds. I've got that already installed. We'll see if it works. It might not work. It might work, it might not. Let's see here. Where is she? Sounds, engine sounds, engine sounds. There she is. I'll move that all the way down to the bottom. And you know what? This Jazzy Cat stuff was what was causing us issues earlier. So I'm not worried about the... What was the mod we had before? We could put... You know what? I'm not going to worry about Canada Dream or the Coast to Coast map. We'll leave those out and we'll just focus on Mexico for today. Is there something else that I wanted to see? No, I think that's it. Unfortunately, yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it as is. We'll see how the sound works out. We'll see how the sound works out. Oh, sorry, just smacking my mic around here. Let's get rid of that. Song's a little bit. Come on. All right, and sounds. Let's see if it made any difference. You know what? I don't want to take a job. Let's just drive. Let's see if it sounds any different. What do you think? Yeah, that's crazy expensive. 250 bucks. That doesn't sound any different to me. I don't know. Doesn't sound different to me from here. That's too bad. Oh well. I'm gonna get some daytime going here. Let's go find a bed quickly. Take a quick look, maybe later on. But you give me some food for thought now. I'm gonna try and I'll see if I can find some different mods for next time for sound. Who knows? Maybe there's something else out there. Unfortunately, I didn't notice any that were really obvious for 1.32. Oh, really? Okay, well, we can do that. The ones I've downloaded in the past, they were just a simple, yeah, like they just improved the sound of the truck, basically. So all the motors were a little bit different, that's all. But there's a shop here, and we'll take a nappy poo here once we do that as well, so that's fine. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. We'll get rid of that. Alright, let's take a look. See what we got. You know what, we got some damage, so I might as well repair that while I'm here. Truck configurator. So, where would the sounds be on the shop then? Is it under engine? Or is it under something else? Truck accessory, maybe? Side skirts. Like you'd think it'd be under exhaust, right? But I don't see anything in that mod that I've enabled. I thought that was just a generic, like I changed every engine's sound type. I haven't noticed it anywhere. I know I've had that one enabled before, and I don't think I've ever seen an option to change what the sound is anywhere that I could think of. This is all the bumpers, the flags. That'll be up top. Yeah, not that I'm aware of. I can't think of anywhere where it was. I think it's the engines, eh? I see, like, I've got all the engines, but I don't see a ton of different sounds anywhere. Alright, well, we'll try that. What are we running right now? I thought we were running... Yeah, we're running a Cummins right now. I wonder what would be one of the ones in that pack. I'm just going to look up here. This one looks different than anything I've seen. I haven't seen this one before, this Select Plus 525. Is there a different one for that? I don't know if I want to stay with the Cummins or not, though. Let's try it. That's right. Let's see if there's any difference. That sounds a little bit different. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. We'll go with that for now. I think this is something I have to play with at some point here. You've given me something to look at now. Oh yeah, and I'll just drive into this guy while I'm not paying attention. Alright, we're in the daytime at least. Let's see what we can do for a shipment here. Alright, where do we want to go here? I'd like to get up into, yeah, the Baja California area. So let's see if we can get up north. Is there anything going right up to Baja? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. Unfortunately, I don't have, yeah, I've only got like 72 grand left here. Would like to play around it, but it's going to take me a little bit to do that, so I'll do that another night, but it does sound decent. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that, man. Alright. Alright, let's go pick up this next load. Yeah, I plan on it. Don't worry, I plan on it. We'll play with a few of them. I usually go with, I try to pick with engines that were kind of found in most of the vehicles, so I haven't really played around with the sounds too much, so that's something different to look at. Yeah. How do I have my differentials locked? I didn't even know I hit that. At what point did I lock my diffs? Yeah, exactly. I don't need to be buying tons of engines on stream. Yeah, it's good. I've got to mess with the trailers too now. I'm hesitant to open the mods up with the custom trailers. Not the custom trailers, I should say the real world companies now, just with the problems I had on earlier on in the stream. Even though I'm relatively confident it was based only on the Jazzy Cat stuff. So as soon as I took that out, we haven't had any problems. So I think the mod map stuff's working all great now. I'm confident there. I think it's the Jazzy Cat pack was giving me issues. The traffic pack. I thought it was a fix on there, but I might have had it loaded wrong, or I don't know yet. So, anyways, if you plan on loading the map mods, by all means, they seem to be working just fine now. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to get some more of the actual trailers, the real world trailers though. That's kind of my next. Gotta make sure those all work properly. Oh, I use a retarder all the time, yeah. Unfortunately, it's your comment was held for review there. I had to post that for you. That's funny. We'll fire this up here once we get some speed up. I'll fire the retarder up and we'll see how I just did it there quickly, but we'll see how it sounds on the way out of town here. Get some speed going. This engine actually is a little underpowered to what we had before though. Yeah, that sounds good. Not bad, not bad. Oh, right into the sun. Right into the sun. We're coming through. I'm speeding through. I don't want to wait for anybody. Thank you. Well, that's not weird at all, is it? I guess he's selling ice cream, kinda. Alright, man. Good luck out there. Alright. No lights. Let's put some lights on so we can kind of see where I'm going. So we should be all along the Pacific side here soon enough. I'm hoping. I haven't done this road in a while. I think this road does give us some views on over the ocean, so we'll see. So I'm trying to read the text here. Hang on a sec. Need to get around this corner. I can read your comment. Yeah, this is a windy road. Oh yeah, of course the jigs. Yeah. Yeah, they that's what I was saying. I wish they had more like sustained hill climbs and downhills where you could actually put on your Jake for quite a while. Let it fire up. I mean, this is kind of like a downhill section right here, but I mean, if I let off the accelerator, then I'm slowing down still. Like, it's not like I'm going to be going exceeding my speed. So even if you have what is it, the air brake mode, authentic or whatever on, like the chances of you running out of air on a hill by not using your Jake are pretty slim. It doesn't seem to happen, right? So it's pretty difficult to get your air tanks to drain down, except for unless you're in a parking lot. Basically, is the only time I think I've ever had it happen to me. Messing around trying to back into a spot, but it's never happened to me out on the open road where you've gone into alarm or anything like that. Put my Jake on to slow down for other trucks more than anything. Oh, this is a windy road though, holy. Telephone pole's right on the edge. Come on, baby. Get up that hill. See, I'd like a grade like that sustained for a couple miles. Now that would be awesome. I mean, I guess it doesn't sound all that awesome because it'd be pretty slow, but I don't know. I think it'd be awesome at least. I always think of there's a fairly major hill climb when you're leaving Vancouver and heading up into the interior of BC, and it goes on for, it's probably 100 kilometers almost, I bet, from the base to the top by the time it's all said and done. That's kind of always what I think of when you're talking about trucking. I know they got a whole show up here in Canada. What is it, on Discovery, the Highway Through Hell they call it. It's all about the tow truck drivers that live on that road basically. Oh, trying to read the text, trying to read the text. Hey man, thanks for joining the channel there, Shark Hunter. I appreciate you coming by, man. It's been good talking to you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thanks for being that. That's the whole reason I am doing this, is just to kind of talk with new people that are the same thing I am and doing some videos and messing around, right? It's all good. Oh yeah, listen to that. That sounds good. Alright, I'm sold. I'm sold now. So what do we got left for distance here? I don't even know where we're going. I've been sitting there chatting away for too long. Let's see what we got. 600 miles still. We got a long ways to go. I think we're heading pretty close to Tijuana from what I remember. If I can get there without crashing, hey, that'd be fantastic. Whoa. Got here. Oh, look at that. That's great. So we do need to get some visual mods going at some point. That's kind of one of the things I'm sure that's on most people's list. The 1.3.2 beta stuff, most of the visual mods don't work. I haven't found any yet that are compatible. So hopefully that's something that's coming in the very near future, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, who knows. I know currently all the ones I typically use, I think it's like the realistic visual or something like that it's called. That one there definitely does not work right now. It was crashing me constantly, so that one will not work. But one of the big things I think they did in 1.3.2 now is a different skybox. So you get a different sky basically in a lot of the areas. They've added some textures to that. So I think the realistic graphics mods are having to change their programming just to deal with that. Off in the gravels. Off in the gravel. Well, this is a nice area to cruise through here, that's for sure. Oh, I'm gonna have to be gearing down here pretty hard to make these. It's steep. Oh, whoa, 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 holy. Yeah, it's a little bit windier than I was expecting. How much damage did I do there? Oh, 31%. That hurt. Yeah, she's a little bit curvy in here, boys. And, like, look at the traffic in here. This is ridiculous. It's so busy. Oh, well. How's it going, China Metal? Thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for coming over the stream. Watch out for that that crash, man. Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit rough out here. What do you do? We still got a couple hundred miles left to go. Traveling through Mexico. Map mods are all seem to be stable now. I just wish I could say the same about my driving. I say 55 in here, but I don't know. That seems like it's... well, I'm doing 60, I suppose, so I guess I can't really say much about that, can I? Where are we? Santa Rosala. So I don't know how much has been updated in this new version of Viva Mexico in this area, at least. I think most of it's either down south, the far southern. Someone's in trouble. Good thing you didn't see me earlier. But nothing's really been updated here, I don't believe. So if you played the last version, I don't have to turn here, do I? No. Oh, my truck's stolen out. If you played 1.31 with Viva Mexico, then this area should all be relatively the same. But now with 1.32, the update is down south in La Paz and Cabo, I believe, has been updated. And once you get up north towards Tijuana, there's some roadways up there as well. And I'm hoping to get up there, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. We got a ways to go still. We just did Cabo and La Paz already. Getting all the way up north there could be a bit of a trouble, but we'll see. We'll see how far we go tonight. I've got to fix my truck. As you can see, I've got a call center warning light on my truck right now. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Not bad. Look at this hill we got climbing. Oh, fantastic. I don't remember this. Maybe this has been updated. I don't know. Let me know if you think it has. I don't remember this part at all. Wow. Come on, baby. Get up there. Get on up. Wow. We're struggling. We are struggling. Get up there. There she goes. There she goes. That's good to get a proper hill climb in for once. I like that. Look at the traffic in my rearview mirror now. They're all just stacked up behind me. I guess that's what you get for being on the two-lane highway behind me, though. So the last motor I had in this thing definitely did give me a little bit more power, I think, but this one, it does sound cooler. I do like the Jake, especially on this one, comparatively to the other style. And I believe they're both Caterpillar engines, so it just must be the sound effects for this specific one is just a little bit better in my opinion. I'm gonna have to mess with that a bit more though, I think, off stream, just to see what we can get going on. Oh, a little bit of rough road here. Wow. Well, she's turning in here, a little windy. A little on the windy side. That beat, the pup back there is just everywhere. What is going on in front of me? Yeah, I was watching the pup in my rearview mirror and she looked like she was about to go into some traffic for a bit there. Oh, there we go. Let's put that Jake onto this downhill section here. Come on, get going. Get going. Yeah, I was really hoping we'd have a chance to play with that Mac tonight. Was it the Interstate? I think Interstate? I can't remember the name of that truck. I don't know why. But, you know what? I don't think it was what was causing me the issues now, come to think of it. I think it was actually just some of the other mods I had running, that Jazzy Cat mod still. That's what caused me some issues. So, if you're planning on updating, I would stay away from anything Jazzy Cat for right now. Maybe you play with it pretty hard, you'll have to figure it out. There might be a couple that will work, but the traffic mod I had that I thought was compatible with 1.32 didn't seem to want to work for me, so I'll have to do some testing again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Come on. Is that what I see? I'm sorry, my chat is not working great tonight. I'm on a different screen. Greetings from Costa Rica. Wow, good to hear from you, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Costa Rica. That's awesome. We're up in Canada here, so we're quite a ways away. We're probably getting some nice warm weather. We actually got snow today, if you'll believe that. I was talking to another guy just earlier about that, and we had a mini snow squall come through town. I think it's all melted already, but I guess just a little bit of a prequel to winter. But welcome to the stream, man. Good to hear from you. We need to come down your way and do some surfing one of these days, I think. Costa Rica. I've got a lot of friends that go down there and surf constantly. Sounds like a great day to me. Alright, let's see if I can climb. Get up there. Come on now. Get on up. I would love to get this truck fixed too. I love when it starts stalling constantly. I've only had the one so far. And sure enough, I'm going to start getting some stalls, I'm sure, soon enough here. Especially if I do another wreck like I did earlier. That's interesting. Alright. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Let's go. Come on, baby. So for those of you that weren't in the stream earlier, we're just talking, this is the Viva Mexico pack, the newest update that works with the beta. So if you're looking for more maps, more highway to drive, and you're using the 1.32 American Truck beta, you can now go back into Mexico. It's not all that much different than what it was before, but La Paz and Cabo are both been updated. There was also already a mod out for that, but now it's just integrated into the same mod, which is kind of nice. And we're heading up towards Tijuana in that area, and that's been upgraded, I guess, as well, with some more visuals. So kind of hoping I can get up there and take a look around. It looks pretty sweet. We'll see. I'm gonna have to write those down, my friend. Those look like they'd be interesting cities. Awesome, okay. I'll have to take a look at that and see where it was. I had a friend who had a cabin. It was a house down there somewhere. It was a rent. They used it as a rental, and they would travel down and spend a month or two down there every year. And he was always trying to convince me to rent it out on my vacation, basically, to go down there. But I was never really in a place where I could come down and do it. It seemed like a pretty good spot, though. All the pictures look pretty awesome. We're almost into snowboarding season, so I'll be doing a different type of surfing, I guess, now. I don't know, I think I'd take actual surfing over snowboarding, though. Let's be honest here. Oh. Come on, get going. Get going. I definitely need to find some more traffic mods, I think, just to update things just a touch. We'll see what I can find. I haven't had time to look into it today, especially with this mod just releasing this morning. Got a little bit of work to do. Can't wait for the new graphics stuff to be coming out for this as well. Be nice to update some of the graphics. See, how was that 55 in here? 55 miles an hour and they got speed bumps. Just throwing my truck everywhere still. Love it. Oh, I'm gonna need some fuel soon enough too, I think, here. We're down to, oh, I've got a third of a tank left. Wide open expanses now. We're kind of moved away from the ocean, it looks like. Oh, there goes engine malfunctions. Hey Carmela, thanks for joining the stream, man. Good to hear from you. Oof. Let's see what we got. What do we got for distance here? Still another 426 miles. Look at my truck damage. What do we have? 31% still? Yeah, that was not good. That was a bad wreck. We'll get that fixed up. Soon enough. Soon enough. It's all good. We'll make it. I'm more worried about my fuel situation. And of course, I'm speeding like you would not believe once again. Let's slow her down to 60 at least so I don't get too many tickets. Story of my life. Put that foot down. Get there. I've been driving this truck for quite a while now, and what does it say? It says I only have like 678 miles on it. I must have saved over some of the trips I've done in this truck, because I bet you I have over. Oh man, I've had this for like a year now. This truck. I must have saved a different save. Of course, we were messing with that Mac earlier, and I grabbed a new save. That's what it was. So it's virtually brand new then. That's right. I was gonna say, there's no way we've done 700 kilometers tonight, I think, or 700 miles, I should say. Speed limit's still 55. All right. I wonder if the physics have been updated all in 1.3.2. Like, I'm seeing when I'm hitting those bumps, the way the tractor trailers are all kind of jostling around. I don't remember them jostling that well in 1.3.1. It seems like it's been updated a little bit. I could be wrong. Let's listen to that Jake. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I could listen to that for a while. Still quite a lot of driving to do, unfortunately. I was hoping that we would have been a little bit closer by now. I'm not getting by this guy anytime soon. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on, fire back up. Come on, baby. There we go. Oof. Thank you. That was, I'm going to be fighting that for a while now, I think, so we'll have to stop when we have a chance here. I need to find some place to service this thing. Get her fixed up. Bit of an issue. I don't know if we got a town coming up soon or not. We'll have to take a look around and see what we can do. There's got to be something close by, though. Let's take a look at the old mini-map. Whoa, let's see if I can keep the truck on the road while I'm looking at my map. That would be our first bet. Yeah, there's nothing showing up for a bit. We've got a ways to go to find anything, unfortunately. But I need fuel, too. Like, I'm down to a quarter tank. Eesh. Yeah, unfortunately, we were like out in the middle of nowhere now. I was hoping to stay by the ocean a bit further. It looked like most of this trip was going to stay near the ocean through all the way up to the Baja. Oh, come on, baby. Climb this hill. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that Mac as well. I'm trying that again because that was just giving me grief earlier, unfortunately. When you want to drive it. Oof, that does not sound good. I've got so many issues with this truck. One wreck and you start from scratch basically. Let's see here. I thought it sounds like it's almost getting worse, but I don't think it is. I think it's just my imagination on that. Oh, come on. Come on. Yep, I know. I'm sorry. We'll get you to a service center soon enough, baby. Like, yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, well, we got something on the horizon there. What is that? Cement factory? That's kind of cool looking. In the distance like that. Huh, that's cool. Very different. I think the last time I came down this way, it was a nighttime drive, and I didn't notice any of this. Went to Pieta. Huh, awesome. And we're down to 30 in here. Doing 50. Well, you know, it still says 55, but oh, I can get fixed up. Let's do that. I can fix my truck. I don't know if I'm able to get back out of this parking lot, but I can fix it. I just hope I have enough money to fix this stupid thing. Service. 25 grand. Ouch. Yikes. That hurts. Alright. That hurts. Alright, let's rock and roll here. Let's see if I can actually get out of here again. I'm going to be looking at that pop on the way around. Going to be right beside me. Oh, I didn't even see it. I love when you do those tight angle turns when you got a B train like this. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. You know what? I'm going to force my way out here. That's going to have to happen, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, you wait. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting there forever. But our truck is fixed up. We're good to go now. That's nice. Oh yeah, you know what? I recognize this intersection here. I had a real wide trailer and I got stuck in this intersection before, trying to get around those rocks. Decided to pull in there to get fuel, and I could not make it through with the oversized load I had. I got hung up on the rocks. It took me a good 10 minutes to get out of it. Stay there, thank you. cactuses everywhere. Yeah, it's nice to have like a feeling warm out in the desert here. After seeing the snow fly here today, this feels actually not so bad. Feels like I can almost go sit up in the sun and bake out here for a while. But yeah, I just wish it was by the ocean still. Oh, that's a little bit sharper than I thought it was going to be. Oh, why am I doing 70 again? Son of a... Oh, tumbleweed, look at that. More tumbleweed. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Was that in the previous version or is that new? I haven't seen that. That was cool. I don't think you're going to get that in too many other places. Like, I've never seen that up in the normal areas, but maybe it's just down here. It was kind of neat though. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to hit one. I wonder if there's any, if you can actually have any effect on it, or if it's just there for visual and that's it. I'm assuming it's just for visual, but you never know. I'd probably curse a little bit if I hit one of those tumbleweeds and it like threw my truck off the road though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, back into the mountains a bit here. Just some more trucking. Oh, what's this guy doing? Why are you going so slow, bud? Come on, dude. Get her going. Get on your horse. Let's go. Do I dare try and pass? Not on a double line, I don't think. That sadly would have the enemy written there, I think. I just got my truck fixed and I'd be going back to fix it again. Oh, I'm so tempted. So tempted. Ah, no, there's no way I'll get around them. Hey, but it's nice to see not see that please service your truck soon sign on the digital gauge in front of me anymore. Finally got rid of that. Alright, let's take a look-see around here. Yeah, I do really enjoy the Viva Mexico stuff and the Mexico Extremo stuff. I mean, it's such a well-done mod. I'm curious to see what they have next. I mean, there's some cities on the map. If you've ever looked at the Mexico map, they got a bunch of cities out there. You know what? I could probably go visit them using console mode just to see what's there. But yeah, there's like probably 5 cities or 6 cities that are kind of closer to central Mexico. Oof. That are built. It looks like they're on the map at least, but there's no roadways or no way to get into them yet. So I'm sure that's something on the horizon for the developers of the mod. But there's some pretty awesome roads way down south there. Oh, what was that? Huh. Kind of neat. But yeah, like some of the roadways are just really like when you're on a canyon edge basically the whole way. I have no idea if those are like actual roads that are in central Mexico like that at all. If they are, I mean, I would love to take my motorbike on them. They look fantastic. I mean, this isn't exactly great for a cruise, but where we are now. But you get way down past Mazatlan there, and there's some awesome roadways. If that's what they're truly like, that would be fantastic. getting into some lush area. We're kind of out of the desert floor area now. Moving back up. Gaining some elevation. Slowly but surely. I just can't get past this like gravel truck in front of us though. Kind of holding me up a little bit, but that's okay. It's better than me trying to get by this guy and wrecking. Cool. Tight little valley here. Oh, why are you slowing down? Wow, she's getting tight in here. I do have some trailers too. I need to mess with that some more now. Now that 1.32, I think I'll be... Oh, now that I'm kind of not paying attention. Now that I'm fully into 1.32, I believe it looks like I'm going to be 1.40 in there. I can't see myself going back now. Now that I've got Mexico map packs available, there's no reason for me to go back and go back in time into that. I think now that Mexico's here, I will stick in 1.32. What the? Okay. Yeah, I'll be sticking to 1.32 now. I mean, that's really what I was waiting for. As soon as Mexico came available, then I'll be good to go. I'm assuming that, was it November or October I read today? They were talking about releasing Oregon. I think it's October. I think it's next month, they said. Anyways, I wonder if that's going to coincide with the public release for 1.32. Because if that is the case, then we'll start seeing all the mod development kick up and everything will be ready for 1.32. Then you got to think that the developers that have a lot of these mods for 1.32 are in high gear right now. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of those once that is full public release is done. I'd like to see what the participation rate is on these public betas they do. You got to think they're fairly high, but who knows? Wow, this is not bad in here. I have to stay over as far to the right as I can so my trailer's not encroaching on that inside lane, but man. Otherwise I'm going to end up like this guy. Oh, that's not good. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's not bad here. I like this a little bit better than the desert we were in before. The flatlands, the farmland, I guess it would have been. I guess it wouldn't be farmland, it was all cactus and desert essentially, so... Oh man. Whoa, dude. That's a little bit of a hard stop. Thanks for that. Alright, let's go. Come on, climb us out. I still don't see our destination. Oh wow, look at this guy flying around the corner there. I don't know what our destination is, our town, to be honest. I should take a look at that. Let's see if I can find it here in a sec. Let's we get going. You know what? I need some fuel. Nothing here though. We're going to Tijuana. Perfect. We'll get to take a quick look there. That's kind of what I wanted to see, anyways. From my earlier look, it didn't look like it had changed all that much, but you never know. We got fuel on the right. Perfect. Couldn't have planned that any better anyway myself. I like it. Alright, let's just pull in here for 1 second. Come on, a little bit closer. Brakes on, engine off. Alright, get some fuel. Oh, we're gonna have fun trying to merge back out onto the highway. Look at this, line up of traffic. Oh yeah, she was thirsty. We're over $1,000. Look at that. Actually pulled up far enough to let people get past me though and get into the gas station here. That's good. What do we got going on here? 2 seconds here. Grab a glass of water right in front of me here. Alright. We are sitting at 6 o'clock and we have 185 miles left to go, so let's get this done before nightfall. Oh, I'm coming out, bud. Thanks for waiting for me. Awesome. Alright, so we're full of fuel. Our truck actually is back to 100% again, which is kind of nice after a bit of a disaster earlier there. And yeah, let's head to Tijuana. Oof. Yeah, I think the physics might have been updated a little bit. I'm just seeing a lot more movement in the trailers themselves. They're kind of bouncing around and jiggling a little bit more when you hit some kind of bumps. Livestock. Stay off the road, please. I'm like hitting a horse. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, this is as good as any of the stock American truck stuff. Oh yeah, look at this hill. It'll be a bit of a fight here, I'm sure. A lot of traffic coming down. I can't encroach on that inside lane at all, or I'm going to be throwing my trailer right into somebody. I really don't want to do that. This guy's taking his time coming down. Yeah, a bit of a climb. Not too bad though, this truck. I thought I had a smaller engine this, but it seems to be handling it pretty well. I like the sound of it though. That was a good thought. I'm glad we did that. I'm gonna have to play with some of the engine sounds here off stream at some point though. Let's see what else we got. We found that mod. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is, oh, it's a Mustang. Got a Mustang and a Camaro in front of us, and they're both stuck behind a truck. Wouldn't that just eat you up? Oh wow, look at this. I need to really stay over here. My trailer's going to be right in another lane. That's great. So you've got all this land here. I need to build the road right up against the cliff. Uh-oh, get over there. You know, you've got like, what, acres and acres of land off to the right side there, but meanwhile you've got the highway right up against the cliffside. Winding every which way. Wow, still dropping pretty heavily. Get down to the bottom here. We'll be down to what, 150 miles to Tijuana? Something like that. Let's take a quick look. 149 miles. Wow, that's a good guess. That was a good guess. I wish that guess was as good as my football picks guess. Come on, man. I don't know if we're going to beat the sun. Oh, I hope we do. But we're not having a lot of speed right now. I'm struggling to get up to any kind of highway speed, unfortunately. And that makes things a little bit on the slow side, unfortunately. Come on, guys, let's go. Kind of at the mercy of these two tractor trailers at the top here. Not much I can do. I can't get past them. These two cars can't even get past them. How the heck am I supposed to? Just kind of waiting now. Look how tight these roads are too. I think a shrub is like right up to the edge of them. Looks like we got a small town here. What is that? Oh, okay. There's some farm area it looks like again. Yep, okay, I do remember this area. A lot of pop in there, wow. Nice sunset. So just kind of a small town with a big electrical substation here. I've definitely been here before. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Alright, so like I said, I don't think we're gonna make the sun. I think the sun's gonna beat us, that's for sure. That's too bad. Be nice to actually to get there in the light, and it's gonna get just really windy up here. From what I remember, this part gets increasingly windy. So that is what it is, I guess. You'd think that like 100, what are we down to? Again, it's close to 100 miles yet? Yeah, like 100 miles. But yeah, it's just going to be extremely windy, and all of a sudden the sun's just going to drop off here. It'll be pitch black. And if we can get above 40 miles an hour in a little bit here, I think I'll be surprised. Come on, guys, let's go. We're up to 80 again. Come on. Yeah, like we've been stuck behind these guys for quite some time. There's no real turnoffs. I find that if you do get stuck behind someone, it seems like they kind of know that, and that it's a little bit frustrating to be stuck behind trucks at the time. And whenever they have a turn that's built into the game, they just send those trucks down, those ones that get off the road, basically let you through almost. But there has been no turnoffs for the last 100 miles. It's been, this is the road you're stuck on essentially. Yeah, like even here, I thought this might be a turnoff. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. Come on now. Like I said, now the sun has pretty much dropped right off, and yeah, it's just, we still got a ways to go here. I kind of want to get into Tijuana when it's daytime just to be able to see everything, but maybe I have to wait for another day to get in there. That's unfortunate. I'll have to check that out later on. Come on now. Look at the traffic here. What is going on here? What are these guys doing? Got their hazards on. Are they a drug deal or what? Alright. Yeah, see, here we go. Now we're into the twisties. And it is pitch black out here. Oh, rough. I'm so glad I got fuel, though. There's no way I would have made it this far. Yeah, that would have been the end of me there. I would have been having to get a tow. What do we got going on here? Is it a toll? It is too. Oh, maybe I can get through. Maybe. Oh yeah. Yes, I did. I did that. Kinda screwed that up. That's perfect. I love that. So we'll see here. Maybe we can put the hammer down a little bit. Oh, it's so dark though. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, sorry. My bad. My bad. Oh yeah. That B train must have caught him. I can't see any. Oh, my mirror wasn't out. I was looking in the wrong mirror. I thought I was looking in the mirror, but it's too dark. Yeah, there we go. So we're almost in Tijuana. Looks like... No, not Tijuana. I don't know where we are, to be honest. What's the name of this town? It says right there, but I can't read it. Ensenada? Must be. Alright, see if we can find a place. To get some shut-eye here. Looks like there might be... I'm gonna turn up here. We'll go up around the back side. We'll see how that parking lot is in the back. Fortunately, I got a big trailer, so... I need some space. I need some space. Yeah, we're just outside of Tijuana, so I'll just get some sleep and then that'll work best. You know what? I'm gonna cut this guy off because we're so close. Yeah, okay, I don't want to do that. We'll go over to the dealership there. I think it's a dealership. Yeah, we'll just go over to the dealership here and use that to get our park, because otherwise I don't think I'll be able to hit the trailer in the other parking lot we just went by. Just a little over the line. But yeah, who's counting? Alright, come on baby, get around the corner here. And looks like it's the next one. Yeah, that's right there. Kenworth dealership, perfect. I guess this is where I want to turn. I didn't think it was as close. And parking's right along the side here. Perfect. Alright, I'll put our trailer right here. Oh man, like I'm still hanging out the back, eh? Oh, I miss it? I think I missed it. I gotta back up a touch here. There it is. There it is. Awesome. Cool guys. Well, I'm gonna call that an end to the stream tonight. Thanks for yeah, for coming along for the ride. That was fun. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. We're always doing updates and map mod reviews and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along. And otherwise, guys, I will see you next time. Drive fast, take chances. See you guys.
Klutch Simulations.